Yeah. What's poppin', y'all? It's your man, MARQ NASH. Another great episode of Breaking the Beats. You already know how we do. We break down business, entertainment, arts, technology, sports, and pretty much anything else we feel like squeezing into those letters. But today, we are definitely talking about sports, man. Shout out to Teofimo Lopez. Shocked the world. You shocked the world. Oh my God, this was such a good fight, man. And if you missed it, shame on you, man, because this was free on ESPN. History-making fight for this young man, 23 years old. They keep calling him, we're going to talk about that later too. They keep calling him undisputed. He's disputed, man. He is disputed, but we'll save that for another video. But let's give the man his flowers for a big win. It is a young man out there by the name of Devin the Dream Haney, who does have the real WBC 135 title. But I digress on that. Let's talk about this fight. First of all, for those who have any disparaging remarks about the scorecards, let's be clear, the right man won. As far as the scorecards go, let's break that down. Julie Letterman scored at 119-109. That's the scorecard everybody is having a problem with. Tim Cheatham has it at 117-113, and Steve Weisfeld had it at 116-112. Regardless, man, nobody had the fight really close. You might not like her 119-109. She only gave Lomachenko one round. I gave him more than one round, but he definitely didn't win 7 rounds. And that's where the conversation should stop at. There's no robbery going on. More importantly, I didn't hear Lomachenko say anything about exercising a rematch clause or anything like that. He said we need to go back and figure it out. He didn't say like, hey, let's do it again. And that reason might be due to the punch numbers. Listen to these punches landed per round. 1, 5, 2, 5, 7, 6, or these might be thrown punches, whether they're thrown punches or landed punches. We talking about 1, 5, 2, 5, 7, 6, something like that. Then it picks up towards 19, 20, 23, 29. Man, you're not gonna win a fight like that going 5 and 6 rounds throwing 1, 5, 2, 5, 7, 6 punches being landed. No, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Not when your opponent. Let's break down these numbers, man. Let's go into it. I'm rambling. I'm a little excited because I'm really happy for this young man. He really deserves it. This might be on my list for biggest upset of the year. Wilder Fury is on that list. Clippers and the Nuggets. Clippers getting clipped because they blew that 3-1 lead on the Nuggets. And Lomachenko versus Lopez for some. Not for me. Not for me. I had a feeling in my heart that this young man could pull it off. Let's get into these punches thrown. Lopez threw 659 punches. Lomachenko threw 321. Lopez landed 183. Lomachenko 141. Lopez power punches 148. Lomachenko 78. Body shots 34 for Lopez, 20 for Lomachenko. Man, the only statistical category where I think Lomachenko actually led Lopez on is jabs. I believe he landed 65 to 34 or something like that. I might be off on that wrong on the jabs, but he definitely won the jab category. But let's keep in mind, if you're watching the fight, all of these punches and these jabs and all these punches that Lomachenko are landing, it's after round 8 and beyond. That's it. That's it. And he definitely lost round 12. Some would say it's a 14-month layoff that caused that. I can agree. He did look rusty. Some would say it's rust. Some would say no, Lopez was a little too much for him. Size, power. You wasn't expecting the speed, the ring generalship. Could be the age. Could be the weight. Or the man just could be a better guy. I mean, his father was in the post-press conference speaking of the triangle and the way they have their on offense. T.O. was talking about it. He said it was more of he said, I just pressure him. Shoot the jab. Don't give him time to set up. Another thing Teo said that we have to talk about, I'm sure it's going to be a lot of videos and people talking about this. He called Devin the Dream Haney the 2-time email champ. Wow. Oh my. You know they ain't going to let that slide. You know Bill Haney ain't going to let that slide. You know Bill Haney ain't going to let that slide. Okay. Fight him. Because the first thing he said was talking about going up to 140. Now that he's quote unquote undisputed. You're disputed, man. You got to fight Devin Haney. The road to undisputed goes through Devin Haney. And if you don't believe that, you don't know nothing about boxing, in the words of Roger Mayweather. But what I will say is this. I don't like that ESPN continues to take advantage of boxing being a niche sport and puts out false information. They did that before when they erased Lomachenko's loss and say he was undefeated. You can't keep doing that, man. I know Devin is on a different promotion, but you can't say he's not the WBC champ. He is. Lomachenko dropped the belt. He did. So it's not Devin's fault that he won a vacant title when the champion dropped the belt. But I digress on that. We'll do a whole nother video on that and about ESPN taking advantage of boxing being a niche sport and constantly puts out misinformation. It's bad enough we have all these different titles. It doesn't help that we have such a mainstream network like ESPN putting out misinformation. And it's just irresponsible because they know better. They have enough people in the room who know the truth. So I don't know how this stuff gets out. But congratulations again to Teofimo Lopez. You did a great job tonight. Lomachenko can rebuild. Can he rebuild? Should he go back to 130? Is it over for Loma? One thing that is definitely over, we're going to stop comparing him to Money Mayweather. We're going to stop saying he's pound for pound over Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. No, man. That's over. That's over. Are we done with that? Hello? Yeah. I think we should be done with that. I think we shall see what's next for Teofimo Lopez. But in the meantime, sir, enjoy your night. Enjoy your victory. Make sure you get them staples in that eye because Loma was starting to fight dirty right there at the end. I don't know if you guys saw that one headbutt, little veteran move where he headbutted and pulled him in. He tucked his chin but pulled the guy in to the top of his head. And that wasn't even the one that started the cut. But, yeah, Loma was doing some little things there. He got a break when he cut Teo with the headbutt because Teo was giving him some work in round 12 with 10 seconds to go. Yeah, man, he got a break earlier with a body shot that was right on the belt. It was a very good body shot. It folded him. He got a break for that. So, I think he can rebuild. I think he can come back. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think he can come back? You think this is it for Loma at 135? Do you think there should be a rematch? Do you think Loma can come back and possibly do better? Hey, it's a strong argument that, hey, if Lomachenko starts the rematch the way he ended the first fight, he could possibly stop Lopez. Lopez did look a little confused for a minute when Lomachenko picked up the pace, but with that said, man, I want to thank you guys for listening this long. If you guys are listening to this, you are a champion as well. Thank you again for your time. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell so you can be the first ones to get the videos. All right? Peace.